You can't trust this. Damn it. Now,
Well, that sucks.
I'm fairly certain that you probably meant that they won't like jump in order to climb ladders or something along those lines. You can't trust them, but you can always trust me. That sounds very sus, Pandora. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, why am I... Uh-oh. I'm probably going the wrong way, aren't I?
I got on my bike and it just like jumped up into a tree and then fell back down again.
And I climb this mountain. Come on, bike, I believe in you! Skyrim horse bike!
Skyrim
come
bike!
On! Come on! Skyrim bike, come on! Let's do the zigzag method. Okay, that was a very steep area to go. Come on, zigzag! We can do it! With 0 stamina, we can do it, I believe! That's right. Come on.
Blue believer.
I am a blue believer. I don't know how we're doing this, but we're doing it. This isn't Skyrim. You say that, but... Bike disagrees. Bike is even doing this without turning the wheels. Yes, I'm fully aware that I could just hop off the bike, pick it up, and climb this mountain by foot, but that defeats the purpose. Taken straight from the fandom wiki.
Now.
As of A6, zombies can and will climb ladders in order to get to the player. As of A13, possibly earlier, you can place ladders against a stack of blocks, then remove the block, leaving the still climbable ladder in midair. Oh, are you saying that the zombies won't climb just a hovering ladder? There we go. Skyrim bike confirmed. Ow! My belief has been rewarded with blood. It's fine. I understand. It hurts, but I understand. Keep on keeping on. Exactly. I stand corrected. This is Skyrim. It is surprising how many games are actually Skyrim. If the metric for deciding that they are Skyrim is whether a bike can go up a slope. We've got a weapon flashlight mod, LadyShelab. Got a serrated blade mod, a wood splitter axe mod. That's actually quite cool. I'll pop that on mine. Tonk. Also a structural brace mod. Okay, that loads degradation. I'm going to stick that on my pickaxe. Dunk. Okay, the rest of the mods going in here. There. Also the light mod that you might want. Grumkin, thank you very much for the 10 gift subs. And those are your first gift subs on the channel as well. That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you. Very, very kind indeed. Now let's drop this off. For now. Okay, but as I was saying, I think I'm more or less done with just the quick patch-up job that we were doing.
Okay.
But to go over the plans once again, make some sort of defensive structure down the bottom. Possibly with the ladder halfway up so that the zombies do get in here. They can't simply climb back up. Maybe remove the floor, replace it with a grill. For such an eventuality. But realistically, we don't really want that. This little gully here will be filled with spikes. Same on this side, because over here... it's going to be made into part of the base, with the entry point being around there and directly connected to this. So that'll be more like a T-shaped structure, with this being the foot of the T, if you like, and then branching out in that direction. This way, there'll be 2 very viable paths. I may even fill this in so there's a minimal amount of jumping required. so that the zombies do try to walk past these sledge bots. We will maintain the use of the flip-up hatch to try and deal with anything that does get through that you don't want to be through. Just as a last line of defense, and then you just, unload on them. But that would allow two things to happen. One, we would have two positions back here that we could retreat to and defend from if we wanted to. But the main place to fight would be one up top, one down bottom. Until such a time as the bottom becomes less safe, and then you kind of retreat.
Yeah.
I mean, there's lots of ways to build a whole base, and I'm trying to avoid the most cheesy ones. I don't like the obvious fall traps. Like, some of them are... You know how I'm constantly saying I dislike that they're always updating the zombies, quote-unquote, intelligence to combat player styles where it doesn't make sense for the zombie to be that intelligent, like them having a preternatural idea of the path and being able to pathfind to the point where they can notice a structural flaw at the other side of the base. But, and that's basically on how aggressively they're weighting, how they've balanced the weighting of the pathfinding, and also how many steps they're allowing the pathfinding to check. However, the really cheesy use of like thin blocks to create the perception of a safe path when there isn't one, that kind of goes the opposite way. And it's like, the zombie wouldn't be that stupid though. I consider that I like to imagine the zombies with perhaps a very aggressive animal intelligence. So aggressive, in fact, that it doesn't pay attention to obvious threats because it's so wound up trying to kill someone. But after a point, even that seems like okay. Even a bloodthirsty, raging animal would realize that this is a stupid thing to do and wouldn't try. Murderous raven intelligence? Homicidal dolphin intelligence? Yeah, sure. I remember Aavak making the same comment when I first watched this game. Which one? About the zombies having... being a little bit more intelligent than I would perhaps like to see them being? Or about where I kind of think of the zombie intelligence lying? My horde base exploded with bomb zombies. Yeah, it was cop zombies that did the damage underneath our horde base as well. The other side effect of having someone down there is being down there, you will have access to repair it. So as long as you're paying attention, as long as you're situationally aware of everything going on around you, repairing sides where there's particularly big issues would be a much, much easier thing to do.
That definitely sounds very good. I am looking forward to seeing how it turns out.
Cheesy bases are fun though, like a puzzle. Maybe not as fun to watch for some people, but quite satisfying personally. I mean, yeah, that's absolutely. If you're looking at it as like a puzzle thing, absolutely. But at that point, I could reel off like a half dozen, maybe even a dozen games that are actual puzzle games in the genre of tower defense, where because that's what the game is trying to be, it does it better. Like, without contest, this is just objectively, they are better tower defense puzzle games than 7 Days to Die is. 7 Days to Die exists in a different place, and I think this is then you've kind of stumbled into a part of the conversation really that I think we keep coming back to. It feels like 7 Days to Die is at odds with itself because it hasn't decided what it wants to be. The devs have a vision, I think, but that vision has drifted over time and has reacted to how people play the game. Perhaps they had a certain idea for the game in the beginning, and they only refined that idea as they saw how people used the software. What do you want, Tilbean?
Tilby.
Attention to you. Okay. I'm going to have to step away for a second, chat, because Kitten wants some focus. And unfortunately, we're just a little bit too far away from nighttime for me to be able to do that. Give me just a sec. Yeah, that's a really good way of putting it, a devastating light. The game has an identity crisis. And I'm back. But yeah, I totally see where you're coming from with regards to you prefer the kind of puzzle solving aspect, because I often have, and that's why I have built so many different styles of horde base over my playthroughs. Right now, I'm leaning more towards active defense styles. Oh, I'm loving what you're doing up here, Sheila. This is awesome.
I'm trying.
I'm loving
the windows
the arches. Those are amazing.
Yeah, but I'm not able to get like the same style of arches properly in there, so I'm sort of trying to experiment. I've got these like sort of churchy pointed arches and then the round ones as well. So
this is awesome. So what do you think of the original identity was versus what it is now? Because honestly, despite owning the game myself, the game still seems like just zombie survival simulator. Now, I kind of came into playing the game around Alpha 15. Just at the turn of Alpha 15. But I am aware, or rather had been aware of the game prior to that. I just never had played it. I think the game was very, very focused on the survival aspect of the game, with some degree of like base building, but it was much more of a survive against the odds sort of game. Bunker down, big fights every now and then, you know, scavenging outside of that. Then around Alpha 15, it took a really big step towards the tower defense side of things. Like a really, really big step. Perhaps it overstepped from where it intended to try and reach. But that's where I think the tower defense kind of part of it really started to kick in. And that got only stronger in Alpha 16. And to a degree, yeah, I'd say Alpha 17 as well. But from Alpha 17 onwards, I feel that whilst they've added new components, which you could argue are more tower defense-y, in those as well, I think there has been a conscious effort to try and steer the gameplay or the typical game loop away from tower defense. You'll have to forgive me if I'm quoting the numbers slightly wrong, because it. You know, again, I came in at like I think it was Alpha 15. I may have come in at Alpha 16, in which case just, you know, add one to each number that I mentioned. I absolutely adore your guys' progress. Glorious, glorious Blood Moon Night. I am curious though. I have not seen any birds or spider zombies. Have they been patched out, or are they biome specific? Oh, they're still in. We've seen spider zombies whilst we've been wandering around, and yeah, we've had vultures too. But I haven't seen many of them. Honestly, my current horde-based design would not really show them so much. So that could be part of it. Let's get another 60. Ooh, something's outside. What's attacking? Oh, we got a little mini horde. Like, I feel that possibly more than the previous alphas, Alpha 20 definitely has created a stronger sense of the kind of typical survival components. Like, getting food early game was a chore. And we're not, even still, and this is like 3rd week in, we're still not completely out of the woods with that.
Yeah,
and I do like
totally
that, because I would say in Alpha 17, possibly Alpha 18 as well, it was a bit easy to get food. Like, you didn't need much infrastructure to get to a point where you were effectively immune from the consequences of the food and drink section of the game. And some of that was due to various bugs, like, you know, creating a well through the glitchy interplay of water. But, you know, farms were crazy good. I've seen the complaint that RPG-ifying the game too much. I'm not sure I'd agree with that as a personal... I don't think that affects my personal enjoyment of the game. But I can see the argument, yeah. I'm not necessarily sure I would agree with it, but I do understand why people are saying that. Right. I wanted to go out and do a point of interest, but it's a level 3 point of interest. I think that might not be the best time for me to do it. Instead, Shelab, is your basement down to the point where you're hitting rock?
Yes.
Would you mind if I pulled up the floor and continued to dig down a little bit? Or
Yeah,
pulled
just
away
keep
the
digging
walls or
wherever
something?
you want.
Cool. If I can gather both the clay and the rock needed, I can start work immediately on refining the whole base. Actually, on that note, let me hook up some bars.
That entire area is basically there for digging.
Really?
And then if we want to put stuff down there later, we can. But like, it's pretty much just a digging area that I'm neatening up.
Yeah. Oh, damn it, I don't have quite enough iron in it. Okay, cancel that. Cancel this. Really? Scattermite. May actually need to head out and hit the iron mine again, actually, thinking about it. There we go. I'm gonna need probably about 9... No, we won't need bars in the floor if we're setting that up properly. But I am gonna need the stone. Hey, Grugenvids, how you doing, mate? That's my... Actually, I've got my tool with me. I need a shovel, though. On that note, perhaps it's time for me to make some better shovels. Actually, yeah. We do enough digging at this point that makes an awful lot of sense. Too much sense, one might say. Okay, we're gonna need some glue. Okay, I'm gonna go and grab some water, Shelab. I shall be back shortly.
You dig?
What are you working on building right now, by the way? Still the upper levels?
Yeah, just doing the upper levels.
Yeah. I'm sick at home, but overall I'm good. Best wishes for 2022. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you're feeling ill, Grugenvid. Really? Nope. Okay, Shelab, I'm bringing a vulture back.
Oh,
Are you in position to take a shot? Because I'm basically riding with it on my back.
I'm going to try. I am a terrible shot at vultures.
Okay. Well, I can lead it back up the road if you want. Okay. Oh, I'm slowing down. Ah, there we go. I'm getting hit. I'm gonna need you to take that shot if you're gonna take it. Or
I can't, no.
okay, fine.
He's moving.
Should have
too
said
much.
that before. It's fine.
Sorry.
You just needed to let me know that you couldn't do it. That's all.
Yeah.
And I would have gotten off and just smacked it. Now I've got an infection.
There is plenty of honey around. You can get rid of that easily.
It's okay. Part of the problem was I ran out of hydration.
Stamina?
Yeah, stamina, but as a consequence of running out of hydration. But don't ever worry to say no with something like that. If you're not certain about it, there is literally never. There's no problem with you just saying I don't feel comfortable doing it.
So like I was trying and then I failed. So it wasn't like I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it, and I knew I couldn't. I was just trying to see, and I was just like, no, it's just not happening.
No, that's fair enough. Thirsty dragon cannot cast fire with a dry throat. It's true. Oh, really? The level 3 fetch quest is the store down here. Kind of surprised by that. We've been there before. I absolutely love the addition of the sewer systems in this alpha, though. I've said it once at least, but this is utterly fantastic. I think it really, really adds to the feel of a town. Like the procedural generation of the cities is on point. Sewers? Master Splinter! Oh, God. Please, no. Is there anything I can help you with, Shelab?
Oh, I'm just sort of designing at the moment, so I'm sort of trying to think about what I'm doing.
Ah, okay.
That's why I'm being a bit quiet.
No worries. Let's make a bunch of glue.
I keep running out of things.
Make a bunch of glue using this.
Trying to get these windows to work right, and I'm trying to do things with pillars and stuff to try and see if I can make them look nice and interesting.
31 bits of glue being made to replace the 23 I'm about to use. And let me wear this. Right. Now then. We wanted to make a shovel, is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Right. Conk. Looks like I can make 2 of them, so I'll make a second as well. In fact, looks like I can continue making things.
Do we already have like some good shovels?
Got level 2 ones, but I'm making level 3s.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I couldn't remember if we had level 2s or level 3s.
You asked for a level 3 fire axe before, didn't you?
Yeah, and you did that for me, but I don't have a level 3
I'll make you a level
pickaxe.
3 pickaxe then as well. Pop that into the list. Then I'm going to need some forged iron. Damn, that forged iron goes quickly. Yikes.
Yeah.
Really does go quickly. Also, I'm going to need to grab a little bit of aloe cream. Are you feeling a little bit of jaggediness right now, Shelab?
On the server? Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and I've got another little spike in skipped frames as well.
Well, I'm feeling a little jaggediness in real life. Oh, I'm sorry, mate. Yeah, check for bears. Bears up
I'm
there?
trying to work out a trim for these windows, but nothing looks nice. Maybe I'll just leave them plain.
Quite possibly a good move. Just a little more to be able to make a fire axe for myself. Just 10 more. Should be good. I will laugh so much though if that is a way of working out there are bears nearby. Like, yep, game started to stutter a little bit. Bears are pathfinding nearby.
Would be pretty hilarious.
Right, okay, I have invested quite heavily in some new tools, and they are on the make right now. If you've got any mods in your tools, I recommend you get them ready to be replaced rather than forget and then just tuck the tool itself away. But yeah, we've got a decent selection of tools right now.
I don't think I have mods in my tools.
You had it in one of them. That one is currently in the tool chest with the mod in it. I will leave that mod available. It was the wood splitter mod for your axe, so you probably just replaced
right.
it.
Yeah, I do need to put that into my new axe. Geronimo!
How's your stream doing at the moment, Shelab?
Seems to be a bit better now.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
I did lose quite a few frames just like while that stuttering you said was going on.
Yeah, I wondered about that.
I'm not sure what's going on with that. It's not like persistent. Just every so often.
Yeah. Right. Well, I am going to wait here for tools to be made. While that's happening, I'm also going to go and make some tea. Time for a tea break.
Okay.
Do you fancy a cuppa?
I didn't actually get through my last cup of tea, so I think I need a break from tea.
Okay, do you want kind of cola or something? Pepsi?
I've got some cola here
You've got
already,
some.
thank
Okay.
you. So I'm actually good.
I will be back in a few minutes then, chat. I leave you in the capable hands of Lady Sheila.
Okay.
Alright. So what's been going down in my absence?
I'm being fancy. Putting fancy trim around the base. It's totally necessary. I'm not wasting time at all.
What are you actually building? I do not... Is it invisible? I see not what Shelab is doing. Oh! But Shelab's character looked like they were looking down! Shut up, chat. I thought... When Sheila was making a big deal about how she wasn't wasting stuff, I was looking down thinking, oh, so it's like a tiny little detail, but it like makes the whole build.
No.
So I was like, oh, okay, I can't see it yet, but I'm sure once I see it, it'll be obvious to me. I'll keep looking.
Need to support the roof, hopefully.
There's still a break in the fence, by the way.
What? Who did that?
Zombies, I'm guessing.
Stupid zombies.
I know, right? How dare.
Well, you're just gonna have to fight them off, aren't you?
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Duly noted. I have to fight them off.
If they come in before I manage to sort it out.
Okay, I'm very happy with my current equipment loadout. What I am less happy about, though, is my lack of repair kits. This will do.
Oh, I need the other shape for that, don't I? I think I need that in... I think they got their inside corner and their outside corner.
Back to front?
Back to front or something. Let's try that one.
The stutter bear did it, and then it just snuck off. That bloody bear. I wish there was a better, easier way to add roll remove mods to things. Oh, yeah, right, I get what you mean. The mods in the game, as in these mods. Not modifications of the game code, but modifications to like a weapon or a gun. Is that what you're talking about, Bilal? Because if so, yeah, I completely agree. It's very all over the place. I'm seeing huge frame skips right now, Shelab.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, I think maybe the game is a little bit unhappy with something that's going down.
I think we maybe need to do a little restart or something.
Yeah, I think so. Either that or Stutterbear is around. Let me just have a quick look. Stutterbear around? I see no Stutterbear, so I'm going to guess that we're just dropping...
Is it because I'm in like the advanced rotator or something?
I have no idea.
Let me just come out of that.
Okay. Right, we're dropping a lot of frames.
Yeah, it's really laggy.
Yeah.
And my OBS is like, encoding overloaded. Consider turning down the settings.
Yeah.
FPS 45.
Are you done with whatever you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to exit?
Yep.
Game is set. I didn't bring it. What?
Bring it tea.
Bring it. Oh, bring it tea. That's fair. All right. Let's exit out of this. Clunk.